Greetings, it's Mr. Duma in front. I'm here to emphasize more about the poem, especially in the background. Read it. Alexandra by Wally Serobe. Where it's possible to say, Mother, I have seen more beautiful mothers, a most loving mother, and tell her there I will go. Alexandra, I would have long gone from you, but we have only one mother, none can replace. Just as we know choice to be born, we can choose mothers, we fall out of them like we fall out of life to death. And Alexandra, my beginning was noted to you, just like you note my destiny. You drop in my inside silence. You are silent in my heartbeat, that's love to me. Alexandra, often I've cried. When I was thirsty, my tongue tasted dust. Dust burdening your nipples. I cry when I'm thirsty, your breast oozes dirty waters of your donors. Waters diluted with the blood of my brothers, your children, who once chose donors for dead beds. Do you love me, Alexandra? Or what do you do to me? You frighten me, Mommy. You wear expressions like you would be nasty to me. You frighten me, Mama. When I lie on your breast to rest, something tells me you're bloody cruel. Alexandra, hell, what have you done to me? I have seen people, but I feel like I'm not one. Alexandra, what are you doing to me? I feel I have sunk to such meekness. I lie flat while others walk on me to far places. I have gone from you many times. I come back, Alexandra. I love you. I know when all these words become funny to me, I silently waded back to you. And amid the rebel I lay, simple and black. Do you know that Mongani Wally Serobe was born in 1944 in Sophia Town? That is a place we can call Johannesburg. And he also, as my member just said, he also been educated in Alexandra. The place is called Leribe in Lesotho and Soweto. Also, he emphasizes that he get a degree in fine arts from Columbia University in New York. Let me give you some important keys about the background of Alexandra. The chief concern of Serobe as a poet is to get to the roots, causes of the social problems which affect the black people or black community. And other thing, his goal has been more penetrating and more profound and intent and more reflective and consistent than many poets to emerge from South Africa during the revival period of the late 60s. Most important, Serobe is not a poet, but he also a novelist, political activist, and later he was the member of the parliament.
I'm going to go through the type and the form of the poem. So, Alexandra is an example of a protest poem that draws attention to inequality and social ills. If you take a close look at the poem, it is written in a free verse that does not have a rhyme scheme, a pattern, or a repetition on it. If you look at lines and stanzas, they are uneven, meaning that they do not have the same length or same number of words. So let us go through the poem and see what is it about. So the poem is titled Alexandra. What do you know about Alexandra? Like anyone?
Alexandra may be a city in Johannesburg. I mean a township.
Yes. So Alexandra is a black township that is located outside Johannesburg. So in this poem, Alexandra is personified as a cruel mother. because it has a big influence in the speaker's life, in deciding the speaker's fate. It's just like a child's biological mother. Okay, so let us go through the poem paragraph by paragraph just to save some time.
You are silent in my heartbeat that's loud to me. Alexander, often I've cried. When I was thirsty, my tongue tasted dust. I cried, Alexander, when I was thirsty. Your breast oozed your breath oozed dirty waters of your dongers, waters diluted with the blood of my brothers, the children, who once chose dongers for deathbeds. Do you love me, Alexander, or what are you doing to me?
Okay, so in these lines, when you look at line 11, there is a biblical connotation, which is Psalms 139, verse 13. So you can go and look at it, guys, if you want to, okay? So let's proceed. In this line, there is a word nod. The word nod emphasizes the umbilical cord that has connected the speaker with Alexandra. So this nod has also determined the future of the speaker. Wherever he goes, he carries the impression of Alexandra with him. So Alexandra has made him who he is. In other words, the speaker depends on Alexandra for living. Okay? So if you look at line 13 to 14, can you please read?
You drowse in my inside silence. You are silent in my heartbeat that's loud to me.
So in these lines, the speaker emphasizes that wherever he goes, he carries the heartbeat of Alexandra with him. Alexandra has made him who he is. Okay, so let us proceed. Can you read line 19 for us?
Your breast oozed dirty waters of your dongers.
So dongas, there's a word dongas there. The word dongas is the ditches that are formed by the erosion of action from the rainwater. So this emphasizes or suggests that there is poor socio-economic in Alexandria. Okay, can you please read line 20 to 21?
Waters diluted with the blood of my brothers, your children, who once chose dongers for deathbeds.
So these lines indicate that there is dirty water mixed with blood running around the dirty streets of Alexandria, or the dusty streets of Alexandria. The water mixed with blood suggests that there is killings and death in Alexandria. Okay, so let us go to line 22.
Do you love me, Alexandra, or what are you doing to me?
So in this line, the speaker seeks validation by asking the question, do you love me, Alexandra, or what are you doing to me? Okay, let us proceed to the fourth paragraph.
You frighten me, Mama. You wear expression like you would be nasty to me. You frighten me, Mama. When I lie on your breast to rest, something tells me you are a blood cruel. Alexandra, hell, what have you done to me? I have seen people, but I feel like I'm no one.
Okay, in line 23 and line 25, there is a repetition of you frighten me, Mama. Meaning that living in Alexandria is not as easy, you know. It's so fearful to live in that place. So the speaker feels uneasy being a resident of Alexandria. Can you please read line 27 to line 30?
You are a blood cruel, Alexandra, hell. What have you done to me? I have seen people, but I feel I'm not one.
So the cruelty that is ordinary to the citizens, that is experienced by citizens of Alexandria, has made them fearful and even less of human beings. The way that Alexandria is, it is not a good place. It may seem like it's not a good place for people to live in, okay? So let's proceed to the fifth paragraph.
Alexander, what are you doing to me? I feel I have sunk to suck meekness. I lie flat while others walk on me to far places. I have gone from you many times. I come back. Alexander, I love you. I know. When all this will become funny to me, I silently walk back to you. And amid the rabble, I say, I lay, simple and black.
So in these lines, the speaker feels that he has now become compliant in the rules of the country. I feel like he used the line that says, I feel I have sunk to such meekness. Can you see that line? Yes. The question marks expression his disbelief of how he has accepted what is going on as his reality. So when you look at line 13 to 34, the speaker is aware that people of other race groups are advancing in life, but he has reached a point of stagnation.
Conclude.
Okay.